They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Now it's Nix. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
To throw is Nix. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A gain there of 21 yards. First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Again up the middle to Dobbins. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Steelers' 20-yard line.
They'll go again with Dobbins. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
Now Lutz for the field goal try.
The Broncos field goal.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's when one NFL coach termed his defense the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
Here's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll go play action with Nix. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
By Jalen Ramsey.
Kill! Hold on, set!
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Off the play fake. Nix. He'll try and do this himself. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Hold on. Bombers, bombers, bombers. Hold on, son. Ready.
To throw, here's Nix. And he fires one incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Now is 2nd and 10.
Hold on, son. Ready. Do your 12. Captain, captain, captain.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. They give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Now 2nd and 9.
Hold on, son. Ready. Ole, ole, ole.
Here's Nix. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on third down.
Bombers, bombers, bombers.
Nix to the air. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that third down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. Their tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. And he's going to get this up to the 24-yard line.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Steelers first down.
Rodgers going to throw. They'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Fryermuth. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30.
33 yards on the play. And the Steelers first down.
Now Rodgers. That's caught. It's Kenneth Gainwell. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
This is caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. They run behind center with Gainwell. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now Rodgers to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
The man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Luke at the 8.
Now it's Rodgers. And it's caught. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here now, 2nd and 4.
At the 7-yard line.
This time they'll just keep this on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup.
His own 9-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nicks. That is caught. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice...
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
On 1st and 10, it's Gainwell. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down and 7. Throwing now is Rodgers. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And all the way down to the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
30.
First and goal at the 9.
Here's Rodgers to throw. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. A gain of 7 that time, 2nd goal.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jalen Warren taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Steelers have got it back to within a score.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the first half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. 1 carry, 1 touchdown.
Oswald good with the extra point. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
Steelers 7. Chris
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. Here comes third and the length of the football.
Brings up third.
Working out of the gun is Nix. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good.
On 1st and 10, it's Dowdett. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. 65 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Throwing Nix. That's taken in by Franklin. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Boy, a dangerous throw there. Fortunate for him, it'll wind up incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
They go back to the ground with Dowdett. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down.
3rd down and 9.
Nix from the shotgun. He'll try and do this himself. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They're going. It's Nix. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Steelers.
On the draw, Gainwell. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set, and that 3-4 You got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage, and that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
He's got his tight end Fryermuth right side. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 33. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game, 1st and 10 here. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
It's been a struggle this entire game trying to move the ball on the ground. But every now and then you find a little chink in the armor, and that type of run right there lets them know that they can't stop every single run for almost no gain.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Nick Bonito coming in there to record the sack. And that sack, Charles, just looked like a case where a speedy defensive end is a little bit quicker than the offensive tackle.
Yeah, it makes it difficult for a tackle to determine what exactly to do. Do you do the kick slide and try and get back in the pocket and meet him there? Do you meet him on the line of scrimmage where they call a quick set? In any event, right now, he's having his troubles.
Got his man, it's gain 1. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
Rodgers now to throw. Setting up the screen with Gainwell. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception, and that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to it and hold it for just a short gain.
And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Here we go. The noise deafening. 4th and goal. They'll try and run for it. And this time he is in. Jalen Warren with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Important extra point up and through. And the lead is now 14-10.
14. Broncos 10. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Almost set.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. Dobbins hit and he fumbles. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. He's going to let it fly. He's got it at the 15. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Dobbins running out of the gun. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd down.
He'll look to throw. He's got it. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Evan Ingram, a 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Broncos answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
So now a big play here as the Broncos will line up to go for 2.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Chill. Olay.
They'll look to throw.
Nick's going to keep this himself.
And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Now Rodgers.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Back to throw, Rodgers.
That's caught by Wilson.
Brandon's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
Gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
To throw is Rodgers.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins.
And down inside the 40 or about the 38. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. Now it's Nicks.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
They'll go for it. Here's Nicks.
That's to his running back, complete. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Riley Moss. And the Broncos have just about sewn up this football game.
Yeah. Blizzard. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow, 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. 2 twin on me, Hessel and Gretel. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got self. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. These be hating on glitz, I don't it. Can't take my chain, I ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it. Hold up, let me switch the flow. Just like a baker, yeah, I'm addicted to dope. This a cold word, yeah, keep a in my coat. Money hungry, yeah, tryna give me some more. On op pack, this ain't. I'm talking down on Blizzard like he ain't the GOAT. If you don't agree, ask the streets and yeah. This 5 air, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe. Got tryna snatch out my soul. Running bank pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of zeros. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow, 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. 2 twin on me, Hessel and Gretel. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got self. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. These be hating on glitz, I don't it. Can't take my chain, I ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it. Yeah. Long live flip.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blind who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mobile, so fly I can walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real prop. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA and King James.
From a venue that's been sold out since it opened back in 2002, there's a look at the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. But today, 2 AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the New England Patriots. On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And we are underway in Foxborough. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. May going to throw right away. Throw left side complete. That's Douglas. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Here goes, Hey, come out with me.
First carry now for Ramondre Stevenson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. To throw, it's May. He'll try and do this himself. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That third down conversion good for 23.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on third down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
May looking to run.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Straight ahead, it's Stevenson.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Another 6-yard carry, same as last play. First down. Counting down toward the midway point in corner 1.
At the 30-yard line.
Hey, here goes front. Hey, what's that? Hey, Angel.
Back to Stevenson on first down.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Ramondre Stevenson, 29 yards. And the Patriots are on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Patriots 7, Steelers 0.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Rodgers.
This one into the hands of Metcalf.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll stay on the ground with Gainwell again.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Looking for Austin, intercepted. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Rodgers pass intercepted. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Crazy. And here goes that.
To the air, May. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Here's May. Now he's going to step up and run. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throwing here is May. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. On play action, May. Now he'll tuck this and run. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
On 3rd down, here's Stevenson. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Ramondre Stevenson with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Patriots have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Now a 2nd and 2. Here's Rodgers. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he spins past him and into space. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the gun to give the game well. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. To throw is Rodgers. And he finds Austin complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
And they'll try and run for it with Gainwell. And they needed 2. They can only get 1 and 4th down. Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. Now Rodgers. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Calvin Austin, 29 yards. Now the Steelers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Steelers 7.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now,
and it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
and it's not just having 2 hands on the ball.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They're going to throw. May. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side.
Number 8, Stephon Diggs. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. And the Steelers 22 yards.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. So 2nd and 4 from the 22. From the gun, it's May. That pass complete. Here's Butte with it. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Patriots. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
A carry here for Trevion Henderson. And he'll be taken down here about the 11. They credit the tackle to Darius Slay. They'll come up 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, May with it. Gets this complete to Butte. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From the gun, it's Stevenson. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with May. He'll try to do it himself. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Henry. And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's another Patriots first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's May. He'll dump this down to Stevenson. Touchdown! Ramondre Stevenson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Pats will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. Rodgers going to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Put
Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. He may go. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. That bumps us up to a 3-possession game here. And only in the second quarter, Charles. They're trying to put this game out of reach before we even hit the locker rooms for intermission.
What's even tougher is making up 3 possessions against a defense that can make impact plays like this. They don't have this game wrapped up quite yet, but 2 picks already, 1 to the house. I think it's fair to say they're headed in the right direction.
And they're going to have lousy starting field position.